What do we say if someone absolutely slayed the house down Boots?
Ate the entire table and the lazy Susan.
Yes,
right.
well done.
Okay, there is so much lore about this specific
This
one.
is a crazy story.
Okay, we were in New York, right?
Yeah, at a Chinese.
With a massive lazy Susan.
Yeah,
which
there
is
were-
why this came from that.
There were about 12 of us around a table. For those of you who don't know what a lazy Susan is, it's basically where you put, you can put food on that circular thing in the middle and then you turn the table and it will end up around the other side rather than having to just physically pass the food. Adele wrote, this sounds like a joke and it's not. Adele wrote Turning Tables inspired by a lazy Susan, swear to God.
I remember you telling me this.
I think it's such a fun fact.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, she then used it as a metaphor for I can't keep up with your turning tables, blah, blah, blah. But she said before that it was inspired by a lazy Susan.
That's so funny.
We'd had all this lovely Chinese food. There were like 12 or 14 of us in this room.
Passing it around this lazy Susan.
Yeah.
We're all getting nice and full bellied by this point.
It was the usual, wasn't it? It was 13 gays and you.
Yeah.
Not a
Yes.
single straight man in sight. And Ash went to the toilet.
I had consumed the entire lazy Susan by this
And
point.
the table.
Yeah, and the table, which is why this whole phrase even came about. I said to Jack, I've eaten so much that I've eaten the entire table and the lazy Susan.
Right.
So my belly started to go a little bit akimbo.
It was more than a little bit. It was bubble guts, wasn't it?
It was, and it was bubble, toil and trouble. And I
Trouble.
thought, I am going to be in a bad way in a minute in this
Right.
restaurant. I've got to get out. I've got to get out. I've got
Gotta
to get
get
out
out
of
of
here. So I ran to the toilet and I thought I was by myself. So
So bear in mind, we don't hear the story from you. Our friend Axel also went to the toilets. It was like a mixed gender toilet. Ash thinks she's there by herself. She's in a cubicle, legs akimbo like this.
right, you know,
clutching onto the walls.
the scene from White Chicks.
Yes, it's
where
legit.
she's like. I was fighting demons in that toilet.
So then Axel comes through to us, howling with laughter, going, guys, you're never going to believe what's just happened. We go, what? Ash is in the cubicle thinking she's in the entire bathrooms by herself. She's sitting there and all he heard from the thing was a rumble in her stomach and then, oh, T. So we could not stop going,
We were dying.
oh, T. So then Ash walks back into the room after redecorating the bathrooms and we all turned to her and go, oh, T. And you went, what?
I went, what?
Did you hear that? And you thought to start with that it was so loud that we'd heard it through the walls
Yeah, I know.
of the
And
bathroom.
I was falling apart. Oh my God.